Sick children don't leave their mothers, his mom whispered. He ate lobster and drank beer, then learned she'd been poisoning him for years to keep him dependent. I think my husband's ex-wife has been lying about their son's food allergies for 10 years, and I just proved it. I need advice because this is about to destroy our family. I'm Emily, 34F, married to Robert, 42M, for 3 years. His son Tyler, 19M, from his previous marriage, has supposedly severe food allergies: no shellfish, nuts, dairy, gluten, or preservatives. His mom, Claire, 38F, sends detailed, safe food lists whenever Tyler visits us. I've spent 3 years accommodating these restrictions without question. Here's what bothered me. Tyler never actually had reactions. No hives, no breathing problems, nothing. He'd stare at our food with this longing look and ask weird questions like, what happens if someone with allergies accidentally ate that? Claire would immediately shut him down, reminding him how dangerous it was to even think about other foods. Last month was Tyler's 19th birthday. Claire was out of town, and Tyler begged us to go to this seafood restaurant downtown. Robert said no because of the shellfish allergy, but Tyler kept pushing. He said, "What if I just want to try living normally for one night?" I made a decision I'm still questioning. I looked at this 19-year-old who'd never been allowed to choose his own meal, and I said yes. Tyler ordered shrimp scampi. Robert was panicking, but Tyler ate every bite, no reaction whatsoever. He looked at us and said, "I've been wanting to try this for years." That opened everything up. Tyler started questioning his restrictions, and nothing added up. He'd never had allergy testing because Claire said it was too dangerous. He'd never carried an EpiPen because his reactions were different. When I asked about his last reaction, Tyler couldn't remember ever having one. I did something I probably shouldn't have. I took Tyler for allergy testing without telling anyone. Results came back completely normal, no food allergies at all. Tyler sat in that doctor's office and cried. He said he'd suspected for years, but was too scared to question Claire. Reddit, I think Claire has been controlling Tyler through fake medical restrictions his entire life. He's 19 and has never ordered his own meal, never been to a birthday party where he could eat cake, never grabbed pizza with friends. She's used his supposed allergies to isolate him from normal experiences and keep him dependent on her. The worst part: all those family gatherings where Tyler sat with his special meal while everyone else ate normally. All those times Claire made dramatic speeches about Tyler's life being in our hands. She's been manipulating all of us, including Robert, who genuinely believed he was protecting his son. Tyler is begging me not to tell Robert because he's terrified of Claire's reaction. But I can't keep pretending his mother hasn't been psychologically controlling him for a decade. He asked me why I was the first person to ever let him make his own food choices, and that question is haunting me. So what do I do? Tell Robert and watch this destroy him? Confront Claire directly? Tyler is technically an adult, but so conditioned to defer to his mother that I'm worried he'll cave under pressure. I feel like I'm holding a bomb that's going to explode this family. Has anyone dealt with exposing long-term manipulation like this? How do you tell someone the person they trusted to protect their child has been controlling and abusing them instead? I'm scared this will destroy Robert, but I'm more scared of what happens to Tyler if nothing changes. This is just the beginning. I have no idea how deep this goes or what Claire will do when she finds out her lies are exposed. Update 1. Holy shit, Reddit. Your comments gave me the courage to tell Robert everything, and this situation is so much worse than I thought. But we also just discovered something that changes everything, and we're planning a confrontation that terrifies me. I sat Robert down last weekend and showed him Tyler's allergy test results. He stared at that paper for the longest time, then asked me to repeat everything that happened at the seafood restaurant. When I finished, he put his head in his hands and started crying. I helped her do this to him, he kept saying. I was supposed to protect my son, and instead I helped her cage him. But then Robert started remembering things differently. He told me about Tyler as a kid sneaking forbidden cookies, only for Claire to have massive panic attacks. She'd scream that Tyler was trying to hurt himself, Robert said. Then she'd rush him to the ER claiming delayed reactions that doctors could never find. Here's what we didn't expect. Robert called his sister Hannah to apologize for years of canceled family visits. Hannah's response floored us both. "Robert, I need to tell you something," Hannah said. 3 years ago, Tyler called me from a friend's phone. He was crying, asking if I thought he was really allergic to everything Claire said. I told him we could figure it out together, but then Claire found out about the call. She told Tyler I was trying to poison him and made him promise never to contact me again. Tyler had been reaching out for help, and Claire caught him. That's when we realized Tyler's been questioning this for years but was too scared to push back. When I told Tyler about Hannah's call, he broke down completely. I knew something was wrong, he sobbed. But every time I tried to test it or ask questions, Mom would get so upset. She'd cry and say I was trying to kill myself, that I didn't trust her to keep me safe. I felt so guilty for even wondering. That's when Tyler told us something that made my blood run cold. Last year, he secretly ate a peanut butter cookie at a friend's house. When nothing happened, he tried dairy, then gluten. I've been testing my allergies for months, he said. I was planning to tell you guys eventually, but I was scared Mom would find out and hate me. Robert was devastated. You've been carrying this alone? Tyler, I'm so sorry. We should have questioned this years ago. But here's the twist. While we were talking, Tyler got a text from Claire. She was coming back from her business trip early and wanted to take Tyler to dinner somewhere safe the next night. Tyler showed us the message, and we realized this was our chance. What if we all went together? I suggested. What if Tyler ordered whatever he wanted right in front of Claire? Tyler went pale. She'll lose her mind. She'll probably call an ambulance. Good, Robert said, and I'd never heard him sound so angry. Let her make a scene. Let everyone see how she reacts when you eat normal food. We spent the next hour planning what Tyler now calls Operation Seafood. We're going to meet Claire at Caleb's Bistro downtown, the same place where Tyler first ate shrimp. Hannah and Robert's brother Liam are driving in to be there as witnesses. Tyler will order something with every single allergen Claire claims he has. I want lobster, Tyler said suddenly, with butter sauce and a side of garlic bread, and a beer since I'm 19 and she's never let me drink either. But Tyler is terrified. What if she's right about some of it? He asked. What if I do get sick? Then we'll deal with it, Robert said. But Tyler, you've been eating these foods for months. Your body is fine. The only thing that's been sick is this situation. Here's what's really scary. Claire's behavior has escalated since Robert's casual suggestion about relaxing restrictions. She's calling Tyler 3 times a day now, asking detailed questions about every meal. Yesterday she said something that chilled me. Tyler, you know I'm the only one who truly understands your condition. Other people might try to convince you to do dangerous things because they don't love you like I do. Tyler came back from that call shaking. She knows, he said. She knows something's changed. Hannah called again yesterday with more disturbing news. I've been thinking about Tyler's childhood, she said. Claire used to bring him to family gatherings with his own separate meals, but she'd also bring this medical bag everywhere. She'd give Tyler these preventive medications before he ate anything. What if those weren't vitamins? What if she was actually making him sick? That possibility has been haunting me. What if Claire wasn't just restricting Tyler's diet? What if she was actively causing symptoms to maintain her lie? We found a therapist, Dr. Sarah Whitman, who specializes in psychological abuse. Tyler met with her yesterday, and when he came back, he seemed different, stronger somehow. Dr. Whitman says what Mom did has a name, Tyler told us. Medical abuse. She says it's not my fault that I believed her, and it's not your fault either, Dad. She was manipulating all of us. So Reddit, tomorrow night is the confrontation. Tyler will order foods that should kill him, according to Claire, right in front of his extended family. We have his clean allergy tests, photos of him eating forbidden foods, and now Dr. Whitman's professional opinion that he's been psychologically abused. I'm terrified of what Claire will do when her decade-long lie explodes in public. But Tyler deserves to eat a normal meal without fear, and Robert deserves to know the truth about what happened to his son. Update 2 coming after tomorrow night, assuming we all survive Claire's reaction to watching Tyler eat lobster and drink beer. Update 2 Reddit, I'm still processing what happened at that dinner. Claire's reaction was worse than we imagined, but we also discovered something that explains everything, and it's more disturbing than fake allergies. The confrontation at Caleb's Bistro was planned for 7 p.m. Hannah and Liam arrived early to secure a table with a clear view of the entire restaurant. Tyler was a nervous wreck all day, asking if we could back out at least 6 times. What if she's right about just one thing? He kept saying. What if the beer really does interact with something? Tyler, Robert said gently. "You've been drinking beer at our house for 2 weeks. You're fine." When Claire walked in, she immediately sensed something was wrong. Tyler had invited her to dinner, but she wasn't expecting to see all of us there. Her smile faltered when she spotted Hannah and Liam. "What's this about?" Claire asked, sitting down stiffly. "Tyler said he wanted to have dinner, just the two of us." "I wanted my whole family here," Tyler said, his voice shaking slightly. "I have something important to tell you." Claire's eyes darted around the table, landing on me with obvious suspicion. "Emily, what did you do?" Before I could answer, Tyler picked up the menu. "Mom, I want to order the lobster special, with garlic bread and a beer." The change in Claire was instant and terrifying. Her face went white, then red, then she started hyperventilating. "Tyler, no, you can't. We need to leave right now." "Why can't I?" Tyler asked, and I was proud of how steady his voice sounded. "What exactly will happen if I eat lobster?" "You'll die," Claire shrieked, loud enough that other diners turned to stare. "Tyler, you have severe shellfish allergies. Your throat will close up, you'll stop breathing. I won't let you kill yourself." That's when Robert pulled out Tyler's allergy test results and placed them on the table. "Claire, Tyler doesn't have any food allergies. We had him tested." Claire stared at the papers like they were written in a foreign language. Then she grabbed them and tore them up. "These are fake. You're trying to murder my son." "Mom," Tyler said quietly, "I've been eating shellfish for weeks. Look." He pulled out his phone and showed her photos of himself eating shrimp, crab cakes, lobster rolls. "I'm fine. I've always been fine." Claire's reaction was like watching someone have a complete psychological break. She started screaming that we were all conspiring against her, that we wanted Tyler dead, that she was the only one who could protect him. The restaurant manager came over, offering us a private dining room, but Claire was beyond reasoning. "You don't understand," she yelled at the manager. "They're trying to poison my son. Call an ambulance." That's when Hannah spoke up, her voice cutting through Claire's hysteria. "Claire, stop. We know about the medications." Everything went dead silent. Claire froze mid-scream, staring at Hannah like she'd seen a ghost. "What medications?" Robert asked. Hannah looked at Tyler apologetically. "Sweetie, do you remember those vitamins your mom gave you before every meal when you were little? The ones from her special medical bag?" Tyler nodded slowly. "She said they prevented allergic reactions. She gave them to me until I was about 15. "Those weren't vitamins," Hannah said. "I'm a nurse, Tyler. I recognize some of the symptoms you'd have after family dinners: the nausea, the stomach pain, the fatigue. Your mom was giving you something to make you sick." The restaurant went completely quiet around our table. Claire was staring at Hannah with pure hatred, but she wasn't denying it. "You were making him sick," Robert said, his voice barely a whisper. "You were actually poisoning him to maintain the lie about allergies." Claire finally spoke, and her voice was completely different, cold and calculating. "I never poisoned him. I gave him mild emetics to prevent him from eating dangerous foods. It was for his own good." "Emetics?" Tyler asked. "Medication that causes vomiting," I explained, feeling sick myself. "Your mother was drugging you to make you throw up after eating certain foods." Tyler stared at Claire like he was seeing her for the first time. "You made me sick on purpose. All those times I threw up after birthday parties or family dinners, that was you?" "I was protecting you," Claire screamed. "You don't understand how dangerous the world is. Food companies lie about ingredients, restaurants don't clean properly. I was keeping you safe." "From what?" Robert demanded. "Tyler never had allergies, you made them up." That's when Claire said something that explained everything. "He was going to leave me, just like his father left, just like everyone leaves. But sick children don't abandon their mothers. Sick children need their mothers forever." The silence that followed was deafening. Tyler started crying, not just tears, but deep, broken sobs. Robert looked like he might vomit. I realized we weren't just dealing with fake allergies, we were dealing with someone who had systematically poisoned and psychologically abused a child to prevent abandonment. Claire seemed to realize what she'd admitted because she suddenly switched tactics. "You're all twisting my words. I love Tyler more than anyone. Everything I did was to protect him." "By making him sick?" Liam asked. "By isolating him from his family. By convincing him his own body couldn't be trusted." Claire stood up abruptly. "Tyler, we're leaving. These people are trying to turn you against me." Tyler looked up at her, tears still streaming down his face. "No, Mom, I'm not going anywhere with you." Claire's mask finally slipped completely. "You ungrateful little shit. After everything I sacrificed for you, I gave up my entire life to take care of you, and this is how you repay me." The restaurant manager appeared again, this time with security. "Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." As Claire was escorted out, she screamed back at Tyler, "You'll be sorry. When you're sick and dying because you can't take care of yourself, don't come crying to me." After she left, Tyler ordered the lobster special and a beer. He ate every bite while we sat there processing what had just happened. When he finished, he looked around the table and said, "I can't believe I was afraid of food for 19 years. We're home now, and Tyler is staying with us indefinitely. Robert has contacted a lawyer about getting Claire's parental rights terminated, even though Tyler is legally an adult. Dr. Whitman says what Claire did constitutes severe medical and psychological abuse, and she's willing to testify if needed." The hardest part is watching Tyler process the reality that his mother deliberately made him sick for years. "How many birthday parties did I miss because I was throwing up?" he asked yesterday. "How many friends stopped inviting me places because I always got sick?" But there's also relief. Tyler has been cooking elaborate meals every night, trying foods he was never allowed to have. Yesterday, he made Thai curry with shrimp, something that supposedly would have killed him. He keeps taking pictures of himself eating and sending them to Hannah with captions like, "Still alive." Reddit, "We exposed a decade-long lie, but it was so much worse than we thought." Claire didn't just restrict Tyler's diet, she actively poisoned him to maintain control. I keep thinking about all those emergency room visits Robert mentioned, all those mysterious symptoms that doctors couldn't explain. Update 3, coming soon. Claire isn't done with us yet, and Tyler is finally ready to fight back. Update 3 Reddit, I need to tell you how this story ends because Claire made one final attempt to destroy Tyler, and his response was absolutely perfect. After the restaurant confrontation, Claire launched a campaign claiming we were medically neglecting Tyler. She called his old pediatrician, school counselors, even distant relatives, saying we were forcing him to eat foods that would kill him. "She's telling everyone we've brainwashed Tyler," Robert said after the third concerned call. "She's playing the victim." Then Claire escalated. She showed up at our house at 2 a.m., screaming that she was calling CPS for medical abuse of a vulnerable adult. Police had to talk her down while Tyler watched from the window. "She's never going to stop, is she?" Tyler asked quietly. "She can't accept that I'm not her sick little boy anymore." That's when Tyler surprised us. "I want to call Dr. Martinez." His old pediatrician from ages 8 to 16. "Tyler, are you sure?" Robert asked. "That might be painful. I need to know the truth about what she did to me." Dr. Martinez agreed to meet, and what we learned was devastating. Claire had brought Tyler in dozens of times claiming allergic reactions at home, but every test showed Tyler was completely healthy. "I started suspecting something around your 14th birthday," Dr. Martinez told Tyler. "Your mother claimed you'd had a severe reaction to cake, but I found no signs of allergic response. When I suggested comprehensive testing, she refused, saying it was too dangerous." Here's the worst part. Dr. Martinez had tried investigating. He called hospitals where Claire claimed Tyler was treated but found no records. When he confronted Claire about inconsistencies, she switched doctors. "I should have pushed harder," he said. "I suspected medical abuse, but your mother was very convincing." Tyler was quiet after that meeting. Then he said, "How many doctors knew something was wrong but didn't fight for me?" But Tyler's anger became determination. When Claire called that night, crying and begging him to come home before it's too late, Tyler was ready. "Mom, I know about the emetics," he said calmly. "Dr. Martinez told me about the fake ER visits. I know you made me sick on purpose." Claire denied everything, claiming Dr. Martinez was part of the conspiracy. But Tyler didn't back down. "I'm not your sick little boy anymore," he said. "I'm not afraid of food, I'm not afraid of living, and I'm not afraid of you. Don't call me again." Claire's response was showing up at Tyler's college campus, causing a scene in the registrar's office, claiming Tyler was mentally incompetent and demanding his records. Security escorted her out. We filed for a restraining order. At the hearing, Tyler was incredible. "Your Honor," he testified, "my mother convinced me I was allergic to foods I eat regularly now. She gave me medication that made me vomit, then called it allergic reactions. She isolated me from family by claiming they didn't understand my medical needs. She controlled my entire life through fake emergencies and manufactured fear." Claire's lawyer argued she was a devoted mother who made mistakes out of love, but the evidence was overwhelming. The judge granted a 3-year restraining order. Tyler's reaction was beautiful. Dad, can we get sushi to celebrate? I've always wanted to try it. We did. Tyler ordered everything raw fish, shellfish, the works. He posted a picture with chopsticks raised, grinning, 19 years old and finally eating my first California roll. Better late never. The responses were incredible. High school friends commented, "Now I understand why you never ate at parties." Teachers wrote, "I always wondered about your restricted diet." Robert's relatives said, "We suspected something was wrong." But the best part happened yesterday. Tyler got accepted into culinary arts program at community college. "I want to learn to cook everything I was never allowed to eat," he told us. "Maybe someday I'll help other people who have been told they can't trust their bodies." He's been living with us 2 months now. Every stolen childhood experience he's reclaiming as an adult. Grocery shopping alone, trying restaurants, even beer tasting with college friends. Robert's healing too. His therapist, Dr. Whitman, helped him understand Claire manipulated him equally. "Abusers make everyone complicit," she said. "You thought you were protecting Tyler because that's what she wanted." Claire moved to another state, telling people her ungrateful son abandoned her. Hannah heard she's dating someone new, and we're worried about potential future victims. Tyler asked if I regretted starting this mess with the allergy test. "You gave me my life back," he said. "I can eat pizza with friends, go to restaurants without fear, make my own choices. I'm finally just a normal 19-year-old. Tyler starts culinary school next month. His first assignment: cook a meal using every ingredient he was supposedly allergic to. He's calling it his freedom feast. Reddit, sometimes the best revenge is living authentically. Tyler is thriving, Robert is healing, Claire lost her decade of control. Thank you for your support. Tyler reads these updates too, and your encouragement helped him find courage to escape his cage of fake restrictions and manufactured fear. Tyler is free now, and he's never been healthier.